Human Rights Writers Association of Nigeria, Huriwa, has raised an alarm over a persistent and malicious allegation made against the former Minister of Special Duties and Intergovernmental Affairs and Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Tanimu Turaki, by one of his benefactors, Ms. Hadiza Musa Bafa. At a press briefing in Abuja, Huriwa's national coordinator, Emmanuel Onwubiko, dismissed as false allegations by Ms. Hadiza Musa Bafa that she was sexually harassed by the former minister with accusation of ritual practices. However, Huriwa's national coordinator, Emmanuel Onwubiko, said that the claim is baseless, unfounded, and driven by malice rather than evidence.
Huriwa revealed that the persistent and malicious allegations made against the former minister, Turaki, were thoroughly investigated by the Nigeria Police Force through its Force Criminal Investigation Department and Force Intelligence Department, where a comprehensive inquiry by the police concluded that the allegations were baseless, unfounded, and driven by malice rather than evidence.
What is most troubling is the way this girl repeatedly dragged the name of Kabiru Turaki, SAN, into these matters, depending on the situation. She presented herself as his daughter, opening bank accounts in that identity. At other times, she claimed he was her uncle. When that narrative no longer served her, she adopted the claim that he was her husband. Most recently, she went further, alleging that he was her abuser, including claims of sexual assault and ritual practices. The contradictions in these shifting identities are glaring, and they underscore the deliberate nature of the attempts to damage the integrity of a respected figure in Nigeria. We in Huriwa, we do not base our position on rumors or we rely on verified investigations and documented findings. When the allegations were formally reported, the Nigerian Police Force, through the Force Criminal Investigation Department and Force Intelligence Department, conducted a comprehensive investigation. After an exhaustive inquiry, the police concluded that the allegations were baseless. Although we were told that she actually even petitioned the FCT Police Command, and the matter was dragged to court, the SAN was actually even arraigned in court for she went to report that he sexually assaulted her and got her pregnant. She had a baby for him or whatever. But that matter, she eventually apologized. She eventually wrote an apology, and her father also wrote an apology. Similarly, during the holy month of Ramadan, precisely on 12 March 2025, Ms. Bafa herself sent an apology to Mr. Turaki via WhatsApp. In that message, she acknowledged her missteps, pleaded for forgiveness, and undertook to withdraw her petition. True to her word, she followed up with a formal letter dated 25th April 2025 addressed to the IG of Police, in which she withdrew her petition in writing. It is therefore deeply troubling that despite the police findings, her father's apology, and her own written admission of wrongdoing, she has once again taken to social media platforms to repeat these allegations in the so-called courts of public opinion.
Huriwa noted that despite the police findings, her father's apology, and her own written admission of wrongdoing, Ms. Bafa has again taken to social media platforms to repeat these allegations in the so-called courts of public opinion.
Having failed to substantiate her claims before the police and informal legal processes, she now appears to be resorting to propaganda, hoping to achieve through public sympathy what she could not prove through evidence. As we therefore urge members of the media, civil society, and the Nigerian public at large to treat these latest allegations with the utmost caution. They are not new. They have been investigated, tested, and found wanting. What we are witnessing is not a pursuit of justice, but rather a campaign of character assassination against a distinguished son of Nigeria. In conclusion, we in Huriwa reaffirms our confidence in the integrity of Kabiru Turaki. We call on Nigerians to disregard these falsehoods and to remain alert to the dangers of allowing malicious use of social media to substitute for fact-based inquiry and due process.
Recall that Ms. Adisa Musa Bafa was reportedly placed under the mentorship of the former Minister of Special Duties and Intergovernmental Affairs, a senior advocate of Nigeria, Tanimu Turaki, by a close family friend, acting at the request of her mother before the fracas. Imefon Okon reporting for Clever News.